According to a new Quinnipiac poll that came out on Wednesday, only 40% of Democratic voters approve of the way that Democrats in the House and Senate are handling this Trump administration. Only 40% approve, 49% disapprove. So right now, Democratic voters are looking at Democrats in Washington, D.C. and saying, you guys are not doing a good job. But you know what's even funnier is the fact that those very Democrats who the voters aren't approving of right now are also looking at what they've done and saying, I've messed up big time. Multiple Democratic senators have come out in just the last few days to express their regrets for voting to confirm some of Donald Trump's more controversial nominees for his cabinet. And as we all know, every single person, including Kash Patel on Thursday, that Donald Trump has appointed has been approved. Matt Gaetz being the one exception, but he technically took himself out of the running for that. Other than that, all of these horrible human beings have been approved, and many of them did so with Democratic support. So here is what those very same Democrats have to say right now. Democratic Senator Richard Blumenthal admitted he made a mistake for voting for Veterans Affairs Secretary Doug Collins by saying, quote, I do regret it. Voting for Collins was a mistake, and I apologize to the veterans of the country. This, of course, came after Donald Trump announced that he was firing 1,000 people at the Department of Veterans Affairs, a lot of them veterans themselves, people on disability, fired right off the top by Collins, and Blumenthal realizes, wait a minute, probably shouldn't have supported this guy. He says, he has betrayed the promise that he made to me during his confirmation hearing, and maybe my vote was understandable in light of those promises. I took him at his word, but I regret it now because he has not only broken those promises, he's failed to respond to my 20-plus inquiries, completely failed to respond to me and my colleagues' inquiries because they've joined me as to the specific reasons, the effects, and the relief that he is going to afford veterans, blah, blah, blah. Like, he told me he wasn't going to do bad things, and then he did bad things. Retire. That's my advice to you, Blumenthal. Retire. You should know better at this point, right? Did anybody think, other than apparently Blumenthal, that these people were not going to go into their Senate confirmations and just lie their asses off like, no, I'm totally not going to do horrible things, right? And the Democrats in the Senate are like, you got my vote. He's not going to do horrible things. You just heard him. He can't lie. Idiots is what you are. Democratic Senator Andy Kim told Migrant Insider that he regrets voting to confirm Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem, who has led Trump's efforts to crack down on migrants on the U.S.-Mexico border. Kim confirmed on Thursday he won't vote for any more Trump nominees going forward due to the administration's efforts to shutter federal agencies. So, yeah. What did you think was going to happen? What did you think Kristi Noem was going to do? Donald Trump already told you he was going to do mass deportations. He picked Kristi Noem to do that. And then you're like, who could have seen this coming? I know you're a freshman senator, but I'm going to give you the same advice I gave Blumenthal. Retire. Be done. Go away. Put somebody with a backbone in your position. Democratic Senator Chris Van Hollen, as I mentioned in a segment earlier this week, he voted, just like everybody else in the Senate, to confirm Marco Rubio. He now says that he deeply regrets voting for Rubio because Rubio is going along with Donald Trump's plan to basically ethnically cleanse the Gaza Strip. So all these Democrats are like, I had no idea this was going to happen. I screwed up. And I'm glad that you can admit that you screwed up. But everybody else but you saw it coming. And if you can't see these things coming, if you can't tell when somebody is trying to pull the wool over your eyes, then you shouldn't hold these positions. Get out of office and we'll put somebody better in there who knows how to, has a better BS detector. Because apparently you guys don't have it. This is embarrassing. No wonder you guys only have a 40% approval rating. No wonder you're being inundated with calls, as they have admitted, from their constituents telling them fight harder. Guys, you are being handed a beautiful gift. And that beautiful gift is an administration that's got their heads so far up their asses they don't know what the hell they're doing anymore. You got a nut job Elon Musk slashing government agencies, meanwhile going out on stage with a chainsaw like he's gonna, start killing people. You guys are being handed the 2026 midterms and the 2028 presidential election, and you're blowing it because they told us they wouldn't do bad things, and then they did bad things, and I believed them when they said they wouldn't do it. You're weak and pathetic, and you all need to get the hell out of office so we can replace you with people that aren't so damn gullible. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.